that the defendant alone had the opportunity to inflict this fatal injury on the victim, is it not?
Oh, hey, did you finally catch up?
Ah, indeed, sir.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
I'm supposed to try. I'm trying to save your life, sir.
Hey, Hairbrain. Can you lean in close? I need to say something. Hey, Hairbrain,
Yes?
can you get? Yeah. Come here.
I'm very close.
Yeah. Your hypothesis is trash. We're trying to save your life.
Gina, again. But she
Well,
did-
boyo, would you rather have me or her? Pick a poison.
I'm not going to answer that question with Gina present. Also, to be fair, Gregson, you did just kind of overlook the fact that you saw the screwdriver there. So,
Hey,
you know.
No one can prove that. No one can prove that unless it was the letter Y, actually. It wasn't the letter A.
I mean, you had 2 eyewitnesses who can confirm. If you don't believe in Rianowski, are you going to say Iris is a liar now?
Oh.
I can't
Oh.
do that to her ladyship.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third case of the second Grey's Attorney game. We are here listening to the eyewitnesses of the crime scene at the moment.
That guy's gonna die. He has fire on his head.
Don't worry about it. He's a hot balloon man.
I don't think that doesn't solve the problem here. That
He's the
just
hot
makes it
balloon
worse.
man. Don't worry about it.
Just makes it work. Okay.
Alright, that's mine. I forgot his name.
Balloon.
It was an incident terrible. I am going to apologize ahead of time for my bad Italian. I'm only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
This man reminds me of the macaroni video that Procedy did.
I don't think I've
It's like,
seen that
I
video.
didn't know the victim had passed away.
I don't think I've seen that video, and I've seen a lot of Pro CD videos.
Oh, that was a more recent one, but it's basically
Oh,
just
okay.
Edward just being like, don't you dare break down. Don't you dare break down.
Oh,
Even
okay,
if Phoenix
I've seen-
Wright
I've
finds
seen that
one
one.
inconsistency, just don't break down.
I remember that now.
There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second, another bang in the sky besides us.
Wait, in the sky?
And from amidst the smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere.
What?
The cage, it fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower.
I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower.
No one was by it when it happened. Okay.
Wait, so
So-
how do you know it was the?
What? So, was it a rocket ship that just lifted up then? It doesn't sound like it teleported at all.
A most extraordinary collective account, I must say.
Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions?
Well, precisely 2 explosions in 2 separate places. Yes. When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time, carrying other passengers as well, to be clear. Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called bird cage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred, directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses. The birdcage appeared at the side of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower. I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside. The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a thing, so I kept my eyes wide.
Oh, you lost your balloon.
It's okay, he's rich.
Oh, that's how they get over him missing his balloon from his.
I still have lots of money.
Oh. Precisely who is this curious infant?
Have you not heard of me?
No, absolutely not.
I'm told he's a young noble of Bohemian royalty. Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into the Great Exhibition. Sure, I'm here in London on a sightseeing trip to visit my elementary school. We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony. The benefit? Wait, what?
The benefit.
It's,
Cody
The
Hackett.
benefit?
I mean, we have a kid on the jury stand too, so like, I don't know anymore, man. I just don't know anymore.
We will have the benefit of a child. Ah, yes, because children historically are very grounded and reliable.
Yep, definitely.
Cody Hackins.
I'm just imagining Danzig saying this to Renosuke's face all sarcastically, like, it's better than our Nipponese. Isn't that right, Naru whatever?
Excuse me, I've been pronouncing his name correctly this entire time. Don't you dare put that on me.
Sorry, sir.
Do we really need that?
Apparently.
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
Oh, yes, I see. A delightful face, I'm sure.
It didn't change much.
Yeah, everybody's assholes.
Great disguise, then. This guy's just like, I'm done. I'm done with all this, man.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite it ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the Crystal Tower where the victim fell. Are you telling me people looked directly into two explosions to confirm that? I've never known anyone to look directly at an explosion. Therefore, only the accused, who was with Mr. Assman on the stage, could possibly have committed the murder.
Yes, thank you, counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear. So, the defense's cross-examination now, please.
Yes, my lord. Alright. Sure. Okay.
But what if they were?
Too bad for him. Oh, okay, I guess.
I
All
guess
right,
we'll
sure.
press. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand.
See, all 3 of them, my bellissimi bambini. Bambini.
Bambini?
Apologies, my headphone seems to be going, how you say, whack as hell. They're really popular, senor. Some people will pay £10 for one ride.
£10? That's more than my annual stipend.
What?
You wanna-
What?
How much are you getting paid,
what-
buddy?
How do you afford to eat?
How do you function?
Free rent at Sholmes' place, apparently.
Also, he's with Sholmes, so...
Sholmes is also broke, apparently.
Yeah, but we already know this. Every protagonist in in the Ace Attorney universe are broke.
£20 a month. That is my pocket money.
Royals have all the luck.
Okay, well, I guess if his pocket money is £20 a month, then a pound must be worth a lot more back then.
I got up there for free, I did. I played the whole I work for Her Majesty's police card, you know.
Of course. Detectives have all the luck.
Hey, Renosuke, focus?
No.
If they're so popular, why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons, though?
Because if I have too many in the skies, they could crash into each other.
The operators for the balloons were decided by lots, with each operator manning a particular area.
See, and the zone above public experimentation stage is the most profitable. The other Impercios, they hate me.
Gee, I wonder.
Glad to. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, he's proud of it, actually.
I know, right? He's proud that
It's
everyone's
like, yeah,
mad at him.
these other guys, they're haters. Not like me, though.
They're scrubs.
Thank you, witness. I think the court has a clear picture of the arrangements for balloon rides at the exhibition. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed of the incident.
I want to hear more about the balloons.
Right, I can feel you in there, my lord. Oh, wait, I already read this. I can feel you in there. Actually, no.
So you actually saw the accident happen from up in the air?
Yep. It's amazing what detectives get to do, eh? I'm telling you, Odo, being a lawyer is a mug's game. You should have joined the force and we can go flying together.
I think I'll pass.
Hang on. Okay, two things. One, him being a lawyer is why you are a free woman right now. Second of all, and I need to make sure that we're clear on this one. Are you asking him out?
I don't think so. But I mean,
It's a date.
Oh.
But also, Ryunosuke has a fear of heights, so he would absolutely decline.
This is why you have no game, Ryunosuke. This is why you have no game.
People who have fear of heights have completely valid reasons to be fearful of them. Okay.
You have no game, Ryunosuke. That's all I'm saying.
You know
Okay.
me.
I'm
so
I'm
well.
glad. I'm glad you said that to Ryunosuke and not to me because I also have a fear of heights.
I
Yeah,
acknowledge I have no game.
yeah, well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think?
Everything. We saw everything because we were up above it all. Like literally everything. Like, are you not paying attention? The dodgy cove climbing into the cage, and that dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's what happened. There was a massive bang, and the cage disappeared, just like that.
Ah. You are describing the moment the subject's body was decomposed by electricity, I believe.
I didn't know what to make of it. But then there was another bang right in my ear. I looked around, and there was a huge gray fireball right next to us in the sky. And there was nothing there before.
Okay. Where do
So is this sassy lost child reacting to what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of a conversation, sir.
Apparently.
Master Gotts, does your memory of the day differ? I like how Ryunosuke needed to take a moment because he's like, his name is so long. How do I even answer?
How do I address this? Which one of his last names is his last name?
Don't worry. I bet he's about to correct you and say it's all of them.
My teacher at elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use their full name.
Hey, who called it?
Yeah, sure. What was it again?
Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund Ornstein.
Just the four names, then? The point is, do you have something to say?
Hey, you didn't greet him. You need to greet him properly.
No. Absolutely not. Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps.
Ollie, get it right, Odo. It's Inspector Lestrade.
Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment?
Because you're not doing it right. Easy. That is not what I saw.
Oh?
Yeah. There was a second explosion and it was right beside our balloon. That is true. But I'm sure Which is what I said, isn't it? 1 minute there was nothing there, the next a massive explosion. My teacher at elementary school said that when someone else is speaking, if you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable. So don't interrupt me.
I mean,
This
well,
embodied voice of final agrees.
you're in the wrong series, buddy. There's nothing but interjection and cutting of people off and blah,
We're in
blah,
a we're in a
And
we're
that is why
also-
everyone here has the worst life imaginable.
wow.
blah.
Thanks.
I mean, you're rich. You're cheating at life.
Yes, I am very rich.
Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy?
Yes. Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed a green balloon flying in the sky.
Green balloon?
Eh? You what? I never saw nothing like that. Well, I did. I saw it. You can't say I didn't. I will come into this console. I will cry and scream. My testimony is the truth. I am Bohemian Prince. You cannot say it's a lie. That is not allowed.
This is funny.
Playing the Bleeding Royal card, are you? Typical.
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police.
In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony. In the interest of the cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia.
Politely.
It was not the sky that exploded. It was a green balloon that was next to us at the time.
Well, okay.
What about this thing?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's nothing. Throw it away in the trash. The guy from Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog threw away evidence all the time.
I think we should present this in my honest opinion.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but no, throw it away in the trash. It's fine. Actually.
Okay, we'll present it and then throw it in the trash.
Obviously,
I think
yes.
we should play more games on his Game Gear or whatever the hell it was.
Or we don't take it. Okay. I thought that was it! There's a green thing there! Okay, fine. I guess the game's like, no. Alright, the game wants me to do something else. That green piece of thing is definitely the thing I gotta present, but I guess I don't present it here. The defense would have to object to that last statement, my lord.
And I would have to overrule your objections, counsel.
The defense would have to accept the penalty given. Man, I got all excited. That had to be it. Oh my god.
Glad to hear
In that
it.
moment, you too, wherever you know, it's okay.
And you would also have to think again, hmm?
Alright, fine. If it's not that one.
It's probably pressing, and then
I
we
mean,
put something in the pressing.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess
look at
this statement specifically isn't necessarily like invalidated by the presence of the green balloon.
If anything, it just proves it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking too far steps ahead again. This game wants me to do other things. Hold on. I know we gotta present it. I just don't know the when. Or the where. A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that?
Of course, I am sure. I'm a proud Bohemian Prince. All the questions are making me boring.
I think you mean bored. Yeah, it took me a moment. I was like, wait a minute.
Ah, English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior.
I can agree with that. What?
I think he's objecting. In Italian. Fido?
My god, he died sooner than we thought.
Uh-oh. Hey,
I
Fido,
can't believe
you...
he's a walking corpse.
Well, to be fair, he's muted.
Ah, dogs. I swear.
Oh, poor doggies.
Oh, that's fair.
Ragazzo, it is very wrong to lie.
Lie.
Flying balloons never explode, for the same reason the planets never explode. It is logico.
I think you don't know how stars are made, sir.
I no longer trust you, flying balloons.
Please tell me that doesn't mean logical.
If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia.
Die.
I will have the army come and shoot all of your stupid balloons out of the sky. All of them.
Dang.
Here you are, your highness.
What the heck just happened? If only all international incidents were so easily resolved.
God, I wish. Now that peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony.
Sure.
Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Lune?
No, I did not see the explosion here myself. However...
See, I find that odd. How long was the time gap between the crystal tower falling down to the cage, falling to the cage falling to the crystal tower, and then the police coming in there? Because like, there's a gap there.
The entire crystal
Always
tower
present.
The
fell on
whole
the
crystal
cage.
tower just fell out of the cage. Yeah, that's actually what happened that day. How do I go back? Okay, that's how I go back. All right, so we're not doing that.
Wait. That one.
We've
That
already
one.
done this one.
No.
no,
In this
no.
one, you present the
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
claiming nothing was damaged.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there you go. There we
Wow.
go. That's what it wanted.
There we go.
Mr. Lune, in your testimony, you said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged.
See, that is correct. If they had been caught in explosions, it would have been terrible.
I wonder if you might know what this is.
I think it may be... See, part of a balloon, a burnt piece of the fabric of the envelope.
Sorry? The envelope?
Pardon, that is the large round part of the balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made from very thick fabric lined with rubber. You do not want it to rip when you are in the sky.
Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Mr. Gotts testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day.
Eh?
If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Lune, then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence.
No!
Oh, no more balloons to give to the Master Gods.
They'll be fine. It's fine. If a balloon exploded that day, why did it?
No.
No.
Oh no, I haven't spent 10 whole pounds for the old spirit. How awful.
Seems to me like my gross 50% of the time anyway. The instantaneous kinesis did occur, but after the explosion on the stage. The point of material... hang on.
Good morning.
The point of materialization. All right.
English.
That one tongue twist. The materialization tongue twisted me there for a second.
English, man.
The point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon. What?
Causing the balloon to explode. Yes, eminently plausible.
But
I
that
have-
wouldn't the people in the balloon fall with him? Y'all are missing that very important part.
Out of curiosity, can we check the evidence one more time? I want to see something now that we're on this line of thought. Where is the picture of our Mr. Dude fell through roof?
This guy? This
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. How do we not know that that's not like balloon stuff around him?
That's definitely glass.
I meant the wood paneling.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's part of the balloon. I don't
Okay.
know.
He's green. Maybe he was on the balloon. Maybe he was the entire balloon itself.
Oh my god.
An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were. But it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
Okay, but what about the people who would have also gotten...
Uh-oh.
This I cannot accept.
Why not, Mr. Lune?
You are suggesting that I am a liar. That person died in a balloon incident.
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Lune. The victim was the sole fatality that day.
Yeah, but if it crashed into a balloon...
Right, and I prove it. Balthazar Loon is not a liar. There was no such balloon in the sky. It is not possible.
You're saying it's impossible. Why?
This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day. We've done nothing but discuss the number of balloons that were operating that day. Matthew. Sit down!
I feel like the
Sit
number. I feel like
down!
the number of balloons is kind of important, actually. If Loon is telling the truth, and he said none of his balloons exploded, then let's go by that logic. Okay, let's say all three of his balloons are okay. What if the green one is a rogue one?
Yeah, what if there was a mysterious fourth balloon?
But we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. My lord, the defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon.
I concur. There is clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. It's imperative that we clear up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. Witness, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you were operating at the exhibition.
Ah, grazie, my lord.
Here we go again.
I just realized.
Huh?
His last name is Loon, and if you shorten his first name, just be initial, it's B, so his name is B-Loon.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a balloon.
As I said, Balthazar Lune is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. 3 of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in an explosion, it was a catastrophe.
Okay, there's definitely had to been a fourth one.
But you can't get away from the fact that a burnt-up bit of cloth was found at the scene, can you? The coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage.
The stupido ragazzo is mistaken. My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway.
The
Also,
heck
I'd
did he
like to
call me?
Also, I would like to thank Dragon Quest VIII's
Yes.
Monster Tamer.
Mori, yeah.
Yeah, just
For the
because, like,
glory of the
that's-
Godzilla!
Yeah, that's the only way I know how to say that word right.
Mori, the guy who looks like Mr. Satan but isn't Mr. Satan, he's actually better.
That is a bold claim, but we don't have time to get into it.
That's a debate for another time.
So your assertion is that the balloon this child saw was not one belonging to you?
See, exactamente. If he ever saw a balloon in the first place. I do not like the sound of it. It is very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia.
If you attack us, we will fight back. It will be war! All out war!
Over the number of balloons.
I will raise this land to the ground. Literally over balloons! And now I will not, because I have a balloon. Thank you.
I would like to thank Kingdom Hearts DDD for inventing balloon magic.
I appreciate that. It's a crime it was not brought back. How dare they?
It was too broken.
That's why it was so good.
What happened to All Out War?
Public relations happened.
Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying, but that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here.
If the defense is unable to find a fault in the witness's statements, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend.
No.
Not saying anything.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witnesses.
Okay.
I feel like he's telling the truth, like I said. Like, it's just, I think there was another unknown balloon up there.
I want to press that just because, yeah, like, if there was an unknown balloon, it may not necessarily be his, but was it carrying something? Like, what was the deal with this balloon?
It would be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky?
Holy idiota!
Sorry?
That is like asking, why does a candle burn bright?
Okay, well, why
Burns
does the
bright.
candle burn bright?
It burns bright because it burns bright, and a balloon flies because it flies. What else?
I don't think you can be trusted with the operation of balloons anymore.
Okay, so you don't even know how the balloon fly works, okay.
And this is why everybody hates me.
That must be a talent for I don't know.
I mean, you could already figure he doesn't know how to operate balloons because he put the balloon operating thing on his head.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
There are two types of flying balloons: hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air, whereas gas balloons derive their lift by using a gas that is lighter than air.
See, and my balloons are filled with the magic gas, I believe.
Now, do not piggyback on my explanation. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. The gas is hydrogen, by the way. Lighter than air, but highly explosive.
Wait, I could explain this. I'm a scientist.
Good lord!
Whoop, 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 whoop. I hit the wrong thing. Hello.
I do not permit smoking of the cigarettes in any of my balloons. The magic gas does not like fire.
Magic
What
ga-
about your hands? Your hands!
Even a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode.
What's the matter with you, senor? All that comes out of your mouth is explosion. I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat.
Maybe consider doing another job.
No.
No, I leave the gimmick. Look at my head. None of my balloons exploded that day. I am completely sure.
The gimmick isn't your head, that is a hat you are wearing. You are constantly dying right now, sir. You are burning into your skull.
No, he's just full of hot air is what he is.
Shut up.
You walked right into that.
I am used to the fire of power-ups. I'm perfectly fine. But if you still say that is what happened, you must show me the proof.
I literally showed you the proof and you immediately started denying it.
Alright, so Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day. If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded? That face.
That turn?
Yeah.
And who farted?
I don't know why, but that face just reminds me of the Shenmue protagonist for some reason.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it too, actually.
I just want to see the rest of this before we end the video, because we were slightly over, and I just want to see what the rest of it was. So, I mean, I feel like we need to press that because, well, at least the piece that we have, it's green. There's no zigzaggies on it.
He's holding a
Yeah.
green balloon right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the ones that are flying with people in it had only red and blue zigzags.
Okay.
I'm just saying. At least the ones we had. Anyway, we're gonna stop here now, and we're gonna go ahead and continue this discussion in the next video. See you all then.